wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. Where's the racing? Where's round 8? Well, unfortunately, K1 Speed has banned the use of GoPros on helmets and any other personal video equipment. I didn't expect to hit a roadblock this big so early on into the channel, but here we are. It's unfortunate, and it's quite the blow to me. I did send them a letter. You can actually send them your own email. I'm gonna put the email address on the screen now. This is tough. This year for Challenge GP is only my second year, and it's the most fun I've ever had with racing, you know, in regards to frequently, you know, being in a series. When I did SCCA Formula V for the 2 weekends that I did them, it was fun. It was awesome. A dream come true, but that's real racing, and the stakes were a lot higher, and I couldn't do it every month. K1 Speed, I could do it every month, and it was cool to share all of those experiences with everybody for the first 7 months, and it's really difficult. Well, I mean, it's difficult for a number of reasons, but mainly I can't share those experiences with my friends anymore. The story of the season, with me in a battle for 3rd in the championship, is effectively over until K1 does something, which is why make sure you email them. And my mission to get people to go to their local rental car tracks and go racing is essentially put at a pause. You know, the whole Speed Racer gimmick is because that was my introduction to motorsport, and I'm still a big fan. I collect Speed Racer memorabilia, and I was using the name and some of the iconography with my Speed Racer costume that you've seen me wear in some videos, the M on my helmet. You know, I try to color code close to speed, and that's to inspire people who maybe liked racing for a little while to hopefully come back and give it another try, or become interested again, using those good memories as a basis to bring people back. Now it's kind of like it feels like a moot point now. You know, I got that GoPro for Christmas because I wanted to do this so bad, and coming home from GP and uploading my videos and learning how to edit a video and make these things work has been really fun to do. And it's tough in another way because I've had people come up to me, like Henry, Humbly Henry, if you've seen him in my comments before. He came up to me during one of the rounds, I think round 3 or 4, and told me that he saw my videos and it made him want to come back. And that was one of the best feelings I've ever had personally. And ever since then, we as a group have created a community at the Buffalo Grove K1 Speed with a whole bunch of racers. They're fast, they're competitive, you know. I don't know if someone at K1 Speed has seen some of my videos when I get frustrated, but that's like part of the fun for me. I'm never not having fun when I'm there. Yeah, I'm there to compete for a championship. Yeah, there are moments, but that's just me being a competitive human being. In my everyday life, I don't get to be like that. I don't get to let that side out. It's really my way of venting and getting all of that energy out. I'm never like truly mad or upset at anybody, and it's literally just me in the moment, you know, letting those emotions come out, because I am an emotional guy. And in everyday life, especially with what I do for a living, you have to keep that under control at all times. You can't just, you know, have an outburst. On the track, I can be myself. I can wear my cool outfits. I can, you know, compete against other people at my level or above, and I have fun. I'm smiling when I show up. I'm smiling when I go home. Even if I'm not always smiling in the helmet, it's a good time for me anyways. So yeah, with that being said, here are my timesheets. Q1, I was first in Q1. This time ultimately qualified me for Class 1, the fast class, as they call it. Q2, this cart was really loose. It wanted to spin out on me every second. And then the race, I tied for my best finish so far, which is 5th in the first class. I beat my points rivals today, my championship rivals, and had a pretty dang good race, all things considered. Here are some pictures. I'm wearing my new Q Enterprises suit. He's Q Enterprises, or Q-Wear Enterprises, is a company that custom makes things like cart suits. It's not fireproof or anything, but they will custom make a suit for you, and they did a pretty good job on mine. It looks sick, and I love it. So I was really hoping to show that to you guys during the whole video, so here it is. And my friend Dennis got me a couple clips here, and I'll show them at the end. If you can, message K1 Speed, send them an email. Don't be mean, be nice and respectful. We want to be able to use our GoPros again. You know, when we were talking to the general manager, I got a lot of like stuff that didn't really make sense. I'm sure this is what regional told him to do or something. Someone told him to say some stuff, and none of it really mattered or made sense. Like, oh well, what if someone doesn't want to be filmed? Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Have somebody rent one of your cameras and then not let them buy the footage either? Like, what's the difference? But I digress. It was a lot of excuses, I think, from somebody who doesn't 100% understand why, and you know, because he doesn't understand why as a direct contact to the customers, we didn't understand why, and we still don't understand why. I sent them an email with regards to everything that I was thinking, as well as, you know, I'm there bringing my own equipment. I'm not gonna rent one of your guys' helmets. Ew. Alright, with how much I sweat in my helmet, I know that the spray for inside of those things and the head sock, that's not gonna rescue the pads from being soaked in my sweat. So I don't personally think it should be up to the customer to be sticking Velcro stuff on their helmet, or decide to choose a grody rental helmet. So there's that. I think that's not really nice to people who have problems with germs either. Like, what if you have your own stuff, you're only ever going to use your own stuff, and you have a problem touching other stuff? Obviously, if you're kart racing, it's not severe, but it's possible. It's just a lot of things, and in this day and age where everybody's sharing everything, then I mean, there's really no reason. I think that my videos have brought a lot of good to the track. I think I've seen more people for GP since I started making videos, and K1 speed, you know, let us bring those let us bring our own equipment back. Let us continue making videos for you, because, you know, Andretti is going to be open either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, and as far as I know, they don't have any problems with you bringing your own recording device. So I'm just saying, I planned to do both championships anyways for K1 and Andretti. However, if this isn't changed, I might be exclusively changing places, because I like making these videos. I like entertaining people, and as a storyteller, I like telling the stories of the season through my footage and whatever else I add to it, like music and my captions. So, apologies that there is no round 8 video today, guys. I really hope K1 comes around on this decision. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.